What's up, guys? This is Dave from DraftDashboard.com, and here are my DFS picks for MLB Wednesday, September 18th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. Okay, guys, we have a great slate tonight, so let's dive into the pitcher position. I really like Tarik Skubal. He's got a great dash rank of 100 and faces a favorable matchup, pitching against the 21st worst batting team, the Kansas City Royals. Skubal throws his best ball to righty batters and will be facing 8 righties today. He has a phenomenal .367 OPS versus lefties and a .569 OPS versus righties. Although he hasn't faced this team before, with his 2.50 ERA and 214 strikeouts this season, I'm confident in his ability to put up points. Skubal's also been consistent, scoring 21, 17, and 34 fantasy points in his last 3 games. So, I like Tarik Skubal here versus the Kansas City Royals. Next, at the catcher position, I like Connor Wong from the Boston Red Sox. He's got a 70 dash rank and an 8% batting advantage over Chris Bassett. While Wong has a .737 OPS versus righties, he's hitting .285 for the season with 13 home runs. Bassett gives up a .714 OPS to right-handers, making this a solid matchup. Wong is set at $3,800 DraftKings salary. Even though his last game was a dud, he scored 13 points 2 games ago. So I like Connor Wong here versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Looking at the first base position, I like Freddie Freeman from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Another player with a dash rank of 100, Freeman is facing the Miami Marlins, who have a middle-of-the-pack pitching staff. Freeman's got a .280 batting average and has hit 22 home runs this season. His OPS versus lefties and righties is impressive, both over .960. He's been on fire lately, scoring 11, 20, and 9 fantasy points in his last 3 games, so I like Freddie Freeman here versus the Miami Marlins. At second base, I'm going with Brandon Lowe from the Tampa Bay Rays. With a dash rank of 72 and facing the Boston Red Sox, Lowe's matchup looks decent. He's got a .813 OPS versus righties and has been hitting consistently, scoring 16, 6, and 0 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He's got 19 home runs this season, giving him some good upside. So I like Brandon Lowe here versus the Boston Red Sox. For the third base position, it's hard to overlook Max Muncy from the Dodgers. He's also got a dash rank of 100 and an excellent matchup against the Marlins. With a .869 OPS against righties and 15 home runs this season, Muncy offers great value. He's scored 28, 6, and 19 fantasy points in his last 3 games. So I like Max Muncy here versus the Miami Marlins. Shortstop position is locked by Gunnar Henderson from the Baltimore Orioles. Henderson's got a dash rank of 100 and faces the San Francisco Giants, who are among the worst in defensive rankings. He has a substantial batting advantage and has been delivering, scoring 0, 2, and 30 fantasy points in his last 3 games. So, I like Gunnar Henderson here versus the San Francisco Giants. Moving on to the outfield, my top pick has to be Shohei Ohtani from the Dodgers. Absolutely unrivaled with a dash rank of 100, Ohtani faces the Marlins and has an incredible OPS of 1.138 versus righties. He recently scored 16, 8, and 18 fantasy points and is poised for another big game. So, I like Shohei Ohtani here versus the Miami Marlins. Now, if you're looking for some value picks, starting at the pitcher position, take a look at Hayden Birdsong from the San Francisco Giants. With a moderate dash rank of 77 and priced at only $5,500, he faces a tough Baltimore Orioles team. He's averaged 12 fantasy points per game and recently scored 18 fantasy points. So I like Hayden Birdsong here versus the Baltimore Orioles. In the value catcher spot, Tyler Heineman from the Toronto Blue Jays is a solid pick. Although he's batting against a middle-of-the-pack Texas team, his OPS versus lefties is off the charts at 1.714. He's only $2,000 DraftKings salary, making him a great budget-friendly option, so I like Tyler Heineman here versus the Texas Rangers. Finally, for some additional value in the outfield, Leody Taveras from the Texas Rangers has a dash rank of 58, but offers some upside. He scored 29 fantasy points in his last game, and at just $2,600, he could be a sneaky pick. So I like Leody Taveras here versus the Toronto Blue Jays. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to DraftDashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.